the air quality today is not good. There is a very thick haze, and the sun is doing that dark orange thing where there is a ton of smoke in the air.
The air quality has improved a little bit, but you can see from the sun that it's not perfect. Still, it's kind of crummy and whatnot. Another distinguishing factor, at least from my perspective, is that rather than it looking fully overcast, it's kind of like clouds are like brown almost. A light tan. I've never sweated a parlay before. I've always the last parlay I placed, I was on a plane the entire duration of it, so I couldn't check anything. I got off the plane, I'd lost, and it was like shmeep shmop. But I'm available for this parlay, so I'm watching, and half of it is hit so far, which is crazy. My literally a third of it hit in the first quarter, and now we're at half. And it appears that my money will be riding on if A.J. Brown gets a single target in the second half. And it's like, this makes watching the game so much more interesting. I mean, I have A.J. Brown on my fantasy team as well, and he stressed me out a lot last year, and he's going to stress me out tonight. This 0 targets in the first half is crazy. And now the rest of the game is delayed for at least an hour. So now I have to sit here looking at my bet slip, just being like, damn, I got to wait another hour at least for the game to start again so that I can lose my parlay. Oh, another victory for the OGs. Taking down the workday.
So big old lightning delay for the Eagles-Cowboys game. My parlay is cooked. It just is. At this point, I could talk. Well, it's not that I couldn't talk about it before, but I mean, it is so grossly unlikely. So I had a 6-legger. There's one more leg that's not tonight, but it's not gonna matter too much, it seems like. But with that in mind, my parlay was, I don't know the exact details. I left my betting sheet inside. But the one thing that I'm missing, and it might not even matter, but the one thing I'm missing is A.J. Brown over 71.5 receiving yards. He has 0 targets through 2.5 quarters. So unless he just goes nuclear, and Jalen Hurts, who has not looked at him all night. Now, I've seen people saying he's getting clamped, he's getting strapped. No separation, can't get him the ball if he wanted to. He could have. I understand the Cowboys defense, even though it's missing Micah Parsons, and this segment's short, I promise. Even though they're missing Micah Parsons, defense is still pretty solid. You mean to tell me that the entire receiving room has 3 targets? I digress. Parlay is not hitting. But man, I said it earlier, it makes watching the game so much more obviously I love watching football as it is, but it just adds this little extra layer of spice. You know? It's just ooh. Anyway, though, all in all, today was pretty okay. Pretty nothing too crazy. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just like a regular Thursday. Tomorrow will be a little bit weird. To the best of my knowledge, I'm not delivering tomorrow. But I think, I know I have to do Delaney's job tomorrow because she took tomorrow off. So I will be receiving. I don't think it'll be too crazy of a receiving day, but you never know. It could be nuts. But as far as today goes, it was a relatively even-keeled day. Nothing too crazy. Ordered some Halloween toys. took a look at, before I ordered the Halloween toys, I spent like 2 or 3 hours trying to like run reports on last year's Halloween products. So that in and of itself was very annoying because our system is just super weird to work with. But also another stunner of a sun. I gotta start bringing my camera up front and getting the sunset like at 7 o'clock when it sets now, because the sky was pink and the wildfires, not great. My eyes still kind of hurt. That aside though, the sunsets they cause, incredible. But maybe we'll catch a little bit of it on the last stretch home.